says. Watch how perverted things got. The Bible says be slow to anger, slow to speak, and quick to listen. Slow to anger, slow to speak, quick to listen. What have most of us been most of our life? Ticked off, got a whole lot to say, and don't want to hear it. It's not an accident. It's perversion. Love lays down its life for another. Guess what the opposite does? Lives at the expense of. Now, how many people have we lived at the expense of? In our own homes and family. You say, well, I don't live at the expense of nobody. You have an attitude that puts pressure on your home and doesn't produce life and forces them to respond. You're living at their expense. You just make it all about you. You get moody. You do the silent treatment to your spouse. It's called control and manipulation, and you're revealing you don't know Jesus like we sing. Because he would never live that way. And it's called living at the expense of others. And guess what you're on the planet for? To love. And guess what love does? Lays down its life. See, when a guy comes smiling and preaching like that, there ain't no way out of it. You can yell but, and your heart doesn't even believe your yell but. You can yell but all you want because you're mad and you're sticking to your rights and they shouldn't and they did too far. Well, how would you feel if? Well, you don't know my situation. But your own heart doesn't even believe the yell but. Because Jesus wouldn't respond that way. So he never taught you that, and he's the teacher. So where'd you learn it? You learned it from Adam, from the fallen state of man. You were born into Adam, and you must be born. So Romans 5, every man born into Adam, we were all born into the perversity of what he became, separated from God. We turned that into a prayer that takes us to heaven someday instead of getting out of the perversity and getting back into new life. I don't want an attitude in my life that doesn't produce life. I don't want an attitude in my life that hinders the nature of God. I don't want to be mad at you. I don't even want permission to be mad at you, no matter what picture you paint. Yeah, but wonder if they throw it away. Stop your yell butting. Wonder if God yell butted you. Come on, wonder if God yell butted your life. Wonder if you finally repented. And 3 weeks ago, he yelled butted because you crossed a line. And you got into some scenario where, I'll love them, but can't find that in the Lord, can you? Then where'd we learn this stuff? Could you picture somebody coming to this altar and being sincere and crying their eyes out before the Lord and their heart is so ready for change and God just showing up and just sitting above them? Oh, it's you. I've been waiting for this for a long time, but now I'm not even so sure where we stand. 6 months ago, I convicted you so clear. 6 months. Yeah, Well, I don't know why you didn't come then. You come now. Your back's against the wall. This is probably more about you, huh? I should just use a little God discernment. Caused a lot of hell and pain in the last 6 months you could have avoided if you'd have just listened to me. Do you know how many times you didn't listen when I made it clear? I don't even know where our trust stands. I don't even know if I like you. See, you know why you're laughing so hard? Because there's no way that could ever be God. Well, here's my concern. If we're made for his image, why is it okay if it's us? We know it can't be God. Why is it okay if it's us? Because we've been that way all our lives and we just accept that's us. Well, that's us. That's God. This is us. He calls us one. He said he's firstborn among many brethren. He said we're predestined to be conformed to the image of his son. He said the things I do, you'll do if you believe.